What's up, guys? We are back once again, another Monday with the channel reviews on Twitch. This time we are gonna be taking a look at BudgetAquaman, and this is being obviously recommended by a tier 2 subscriber. We only do the channel reviews for the tier 2 and tier 3 subscribers. But if there is a tier 2 and tier 3 which has been subscribed for several months, then we give them a choice again. We add them back to the list and we give them the choice of reviewing their own channels or reviewing someone else's channel. So Ace, tier 2 subscribers, has chosen to be reviewed this time, BudgetAquaman, and with me, as always, is Mr. Orcosaurus.
Hello there.
There you go. Orcosaurus is here with us. So we are going straight on one of the VODs. VODs. Before we go into one of the VODs, we actually gonna take a quick look at the name. Obviously, Budget_Aquaman. We all know what I think about Budget_Aquaman. I don't need to say that.
It's an underscore. We know that by now.
I don't like the underscores. I have a big issue with the underscores on names. So like I don't know, but I mean, if it's got the underscore, it's most likely because BudgetAquaman is taken, I guess. If it's not taken, I would go for BudgetAquaman altogether and then capitalize the B and the A. So obviously it will be quite easily recognizable, but obviously, you know, kind of like BudgetAquaman it feels to me like I just the underscore. It's just I despise it very much, because if someone is searching BudgetAquaman on the search bar, if you don't type the underscore, it will not show his name. So I would try to get rid of the underscore and not adding numbers, you know, not adding any numbers to the name, please. Don't
Definitely. Always, naming rules: do not add underscores, do not add numbers. If you can, add something in front of your name. For example, the BudgetAquaman, so everyone knows you are the one.
Yeah.
If there is another one, for example, just try to get a little bit creative. Also, don't use numbers as letters. That's also kind of...
Yes, because it makes the search bar a lot more difficult to search you, for example. If they don't type the number, it just makes it difficult.
Exactly.
I would say, personally, like the BudgetAquaman is actually a great choice as well if BudgetAquaman is taken. I would say maybe on the last case scenario, and I don't really like it, to be honest, but it's another alternative, is BudgetAquaman with double N at the end, for example. Wouldn't be that bad. I'm not a big fan of it, but it's another option. Or Mr. BudgetAquaman, or kind of like, you know, things like that. You can always play with your name to figure out, you know, kind of like not having any underscores or numbers, for example. Right, so other than that, I think the panel is quite good. We can't say it because it's actually live right now. So let's go to the last VOD that we have from him, okay? He's wearing a hat. Oh my god, he's usually like not wearing anything. I like his hair. Right, so we have on his we have the basically the whole like channel and everything. It's pretty like he's got like a starting soon screen which is like 10 minutes long, extremely long. Like I actually think it's very excessive having a 10 minutes long starting soon screen. It's overdoing it big time. Look at the notification. That's a notification right there. It looks nice though, like kind of like 8-bit style, don't you think? I would put the name a little bit bigger to like be centered with the rest of the stuff, in my opinion, in something like this. And I would personally add something else, because it's only him on the it's only him on the actual screen. There's a lot of things that he could be adding to the screen, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I have to say when I look at the VOD and everything, I have to say that at least his green screen is pretty good.
Yeah, it is really good.
It doesn't look good. The lighting is good. But yeah, he could add something to the screen. I think if you are going with the budget Aquaman thing, I would love to see like what he has on the side here, like this little this pixelated beach and whatnot.
Yeah, it's like
he could do like I don't know how much it fits his style, but like just a pixelated palm that is heaving in the wind, like it is here, just on the screen, for example. Yes. He can also draw a Capamon that fits his style or his name. I think there is a lot of options, but he can add some stuff to it. So yeah.
I've noticed something, Orcosaurus, sorry. I've noticed something, is that he doesn't have the latest sub, latest bits and latest follower stuff on his panels here. These are meant to be like, these are meant to be for that. The latest follower, the latest sub, the latest bits, and the latest host, or the latest raid, or whatever you want. This is actually missing from this overlay, for example. This is a string chat, which is completely fine. I do like this kind of like overlay. If you like we said with last time we did it with crypto. I actually say, and we actually both agree with it, it's like if you are gonna commit at something, just commit with it like until the end. So basically, if you're gonna commit with this kind of like a palm trees 8-bit style, just commit to it and add everything more or less the same way, like Orcosaurus says, you know, having like a palm tree, you know, 8-bit palm tree somewhere over here, for example. Adding these things that I would I like the notifications. Actually, I would like to have those notifications with a bigger lettering, for example, personally. But I actually would say if it's got like, you know, these 3, you know, squares, these 4 things that he's got at the top, I bet you he can use this on other overlays and take these 4 and add them to his normal overlay, like have them here at the top. Maybe slightly smaller than what they are over there on this, you know, on this overlay. Slightly smaller than this overlay, but still have those 4, because I bet you can cross-use these kind of like, you know, overlays, little overlays of things. And these for the events, put them up here, slightly smaller, and this is, it will be pretty good, because obviously, like I said, you know, people usually like to see, you know, who the latest, you know, bits, gifter, or the latest follower, you know, people like to see their names. It's sadly being used as well as trolley, as a troll thing, but obviously there's nothing we can do about it, and we can't stop doing something we like because of, you know, 2 trolls.
Exactly.
I personally would like to do that. On his screen, I like he's got a decent size of his, like you said, the lining is perfect. There is, you know, he's got the green screen and it's absolutely perfect. There's absolutely no problem there. You can see there is no even a green borderline that usually happens, you know, and I like that very much. I like that because there is no green overline on the sides, which usually happens when you have, like, for example, he's got the, you know, the ponytail at the top, which usually happens when you have like this type of hair and whatnot, and it's pretty good. It's got a very good lining, and that green screen is perfectly placed. Now, like, you know, we basically mentioned this is the shoutouts, typical shoutout from, I believe that's from Pixel Chat, I believe it is. And also, you know, like I said, you know, a few of the things, bits and bobs that will make the stream a little bit more visually appealing. Just slightly, not much. Or anything you would like to add to this? Orcosaurus?
No,
we good? So we move on?
Yeah. Let's move on. I have nothing to add.
Okay, awesome. Let's go and take a quick look at the About Me section, shall we? About BudgetAquaman. So we have why BudgetAquaman, you ask? Well, I've been told I look like a discount Jason Momoa. And it's the best compliment I've ever heard. At least that's how I'm going to take it. Anyway, you won't be seeing epic plays here, but no matter who you are or how do you identify you are welcome here with open arms? I'm in love with that bio. I've seen it before. I actually read this bio when we read him for the first time when we met him, and I honestly love it. I think it's great. It's a great bio. What do you think of
one thing I would remove is the thing with the you won't see epic plays here. I would just go with the vibes and maybe just like put in he's a variety streamer or whatever, so people know what he's playing. Okay. Other than that, it's very good.
Like basically, you won't be seeing epic plays here for variety streamer or streaming. Streaming, Elden Ring and Fortnite, for example. And no matter who you are or how you identify, you're welcome with open arms. Fair enough. Yeah, I like it. Panels, they all like literally the same way. I honestly think that a lot of people are making the same mistake of writing a lot of things under the panels. Not many people actually want to read that. It's kind of like it's a bit irrelevant. See YouTube and know what YouTube is. You don't have to write a whole paragraph on it, because I know exactly what to expect from YouTube on a panel. The commands, that's completely fine. Having the commands here, that's quite clever actually, having a list of commands here, so people actually know what to, how to, like, if they are wondering the commands. This should also be a command on his own channel, which I guess it is. Twitter, the same thing. Games, this is kind of okay to have. Games, about me, you actually have a about you section here, so I would say this is a little bit irrelevant, but it could be here. And then the one thing I want to pick on is donate. Donation is kind of like donations for charity as Twitch terms of service, and tips is the money you would receive from people. So I would call these tips instead. That's the only thing. Other than that, I think having the schedule over here is kind of like irrelevant, as you can have it here, and it's pretty good. He's got the schedule going on and everything, so it's pretty up to date. That's very nice. And also, this is wrong according to the schedule that you have on this tab. So, keep an eye on that or amend it. Panels wise, he's got 3, like always, Twitch has 3 panels and he's using 2 of them. I would actually like to see an extra panel here for some interaction. Orcosaro, something you would like you have picked on this bio?
I mean, generally, the thing that we always say, like, just remove the superfluous stuff, like the Discord stuff and the YouTube link, and commands is actually useful. I will give him that. The games, just remove them. I think a lot of them, maybe he doesn't even play anymore.
Yeah, I mean, if that's updated to the last moment, I think if it's updated weekly, I would say, yeah, go for it. If it's not updated weekly, it's kind of like you are there's probably a lot of games here that he's not playing, because there's a ton of games here, like a ton of games.
Yeah. Then schedule, just throw it out and schedule it on Twitch.
Yeah.
And that's it. I mean, the rest, like we always say, I think what you should do with this section in general, just so I said that, because you can like put this all that is there somewhere else for most of the time. Reserve it for information that is not somewhere else, like not the links or the about me section or whatever. For example, the game information, the chat commands, those are good. Those are good information. Like, reserve that stuff here for information that you can't put anywhere else, and for Twitch panels, and maybe for other panels. Like, if you have a partnership or whatever, just put it there.
Okay. This has been everything for the channel review for Mr. BudgetAquaman. I think we have seen some really, we have given some really good pointers. He's got very good things already established, and obviously he has been around for quite a while. He's quite knowledgeable of what he's doing. I personally am very happy with most of the stuff that he's got. I would change a few bits and bobs here and there. Not really much, to be honest. Just adding some stuff, like extra stuff onto whatever he's got already on his channel and his branding. So yeah, from me, it's a pretty good, solid channel, pretty good, solid branding. Orcosaurus, what are your thoughts?
Very solid channel. Just a few teensy tiny little bits that you could change, but other than that, very solid, very good, and I'm very happy with it.
Yep, absolutely. So with that said, thank you very much all for watching. Thank you very much for being here. Remember to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay up to date with everything we do here on Lorval Gaming. And remember, if you want to visit me during these reviews on twitch.tv/LorvalGaming, I stream every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Make sure you tune in, and we will welcome you with open arms, like BudgetAquaman says. And you can find my good friend Orcosaurus. Where can we find you?
You can find me on twitch.tv/theorcosaurus. You can find me on all socials, theorcosaurus, and on YouTube now, Orco's Grindhouse, where I do horror game let's plays and reviews after I got banned off of YouTube.
Orco's Grindhouse. We actually have to change that. So no longer not safe for Orco's Grindhouse. Remember that. Thank you very much all for watching, and until next time, bye bye.